This is Scorpio. Rocking out
That's
some
some
music.
fancy singing you got there. Next Australian night.
Oh, you reckon? I can totally do
I'd
it.
vote for you.
you would waste your 55 cents on a single vote? I knew I could count on you, Esky.
I have expensive tastes.
Oh man, we are underway. Round 2 of the Raw Championships. We just saw a 2-0 victory. Pandemic over Ewok'alypse, and it is time to get straight back into it with our second game of the night. It's Ewok'alypse Now taking on Core 2. This is going to be an extremely interesting game. I am psyched. I am ready. Esky, what pre-match thoughts, concerns, preferences? What do you reckon? How are we going to go?
Well, I think going into this, Core probably the favourite, although we've seen incredibly strong performances from Ewok in the past. So I again got no idea which way it's going to go.
Yeah, that's right. That last match we had between Pandemic and Ewok'alypse was an absolute cracker, and Ewok'alypse really they are showing some serious character in this tournament. I am so impressed with them. They turn it on, and they've gone down in both their matches so far, but they have played so well, and I'm couldn't be happier. So if we can get that kind of caliber of game out of these two teams, well, wouldn't that be something else? All right, if we're ready to go, how are you? You're casting with Core, and I'll be casting with Ewok'alypse now for this first game.
And we're ready to go, so we're going into the queue now.
Okay, let's see if these guys are ready to queue as well. Come on, Ewok. Oh, we're getting the ones. We've got 2 ones. 3, 4, 5, 6. Jidler says 1, I guess. Lol. We're still waiting on 1. Waiting on 1 more. 7. There we go. Queue up. Okay, we are also in the queue. We are ready to rock and roll. Ah, I'm so excited. You know what I'm really hoping we get?
I'm going to guess you're going to say hut ball, because you've been saying that all night.
I've been saying it for like the last 5 games. I've been begging for a hut ball and we've not had one. So anyway, we will see how we go. Hello, Jack Boots. How are you? From Legit. Good to see you.
Oh, interesting news from the Republic side. You know how last week we had the Moist?
Yeah, they're going to be...
The Moist is now legit.
That's right, we've had a merger of some guilds here on the Republic side. So the Moist, our victors from our last match in round 1, they are going to be legit from now on.
We could refer to them as legitimately Moist.
We could! Oh, that would be great. Let's do it.
It might be a bit of a tongue tie when you're trying to call out games rather quickly.
It could be.
Just trying to throw that whole line in there.
It could be. I don't know. I reckon we could get away with it. I reckon we'd be good.
You'd think that, but history has shown.
That's right. Yeah, we've got some interesting names to kind of try and smash out for you there. So that's going to be something else altogether. Well, we'll have to see how that goes. Hopefully we're streaming all right. My stream doesn't seem to be... Oh,
We just got a pop.
We got a pop. Take it.
And we didn't get your hut ball, but we did get a Void Star.
Got a Void Star. Okay. We've seen some interesting Void Stars. this is going to be very interesting. We've got two really top-notch teams that have gone 2-0 up in both their games so far, going head-to-head in a Void Star. As you can tell by my testicle pop there, I'm extremely interested in how this is going to play out.
Well, where in the past where we haven't had a team lose a player, it's just stayed at these first doors the entire game.
Yeah.
I don't think we've actually seen the other side of the doors.
No, no. For anyone who's unfamiliar with Void Star or this game in general, they think that the entire match is played in front of these two doors.
Well, at least in ranked war zones it
At
is.
least in the Raw Championships. Uh, if you get Void Star, it's only played in front of the first doors. First doors? There's no other doors.
Well, I think there may be a bridge on the other side of them. I've heard rumors. But anyway, normally it comes down to one team drilling one side and the other team trying to defend that one side while being a player down because they have someone trying to defend the other. Uh, Only every now and then do we see a ninja cap.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see how this goes. I'm ready. Oh, here we go. 13 seconds, and we're getting straight into it. It's Ewok'alypse Now, taking on Core 2, and it's going to be one hell of a match. We got a Void Star coming up for you in 1 second, and it is underway, and off we go.
Keeping an eye. I'm actually keeping an eye on Gibby right now because we have a Shadow, and Shadow's generally pretty good at ninja capping. And in fact, Gibby's actually run off to go for the ninja cap right away, while Core has gone off to the right hand side. Luck almost getting a full plant down. We're actually seeing Gibby sap capping Bassett right now, and having Bassett by himself on no defense. Probably a bit of a mistake from Ewok's side, but following it right now. It's now a one-on-one, Gibby versus Bassett. Bassett actually leaving, so I'm assuming there's Shadow from the Ewok side over on the left-hand door.
Yeah,
But
you're
no,
absolutely correct. No, it is. Fortor is over there, and he should be popping out any second for you.
we have Gibby right now. He's CC'd.
Bastet, of course, is the Guardian tank from Ewok'alypse Now. Fortor is the Shadow DPS that Eski was calling for you there. And we've got Carnage, a lot of CC, a lot of AoE, lots of little pockets of groups going after each other in these areas here. It looks like the Brusket goes down for Core 2, and Luke goes down as well. Or did he just disappear? No, of course he didn't go down. Luke just did a little bit of a tricksy, out he goes, and he's popped back up with almost full health.
Now I'm still watching Gibby right now. Gibby's still over at the left-hand door, trying to find out where Fortor is. He's searched everywhere, hasn't found Fortor. Now he's going for the plant. He's going for the plant. He was 1 second, well actually half a second out from planting that. Fortor runs 4 speeds in to try and stop him. But now it's just a one-on-one between Gibby and Fortor, and I'm not sure how this is going. It's looking pretty even right now. In fact, Fortor's getting a bit of a lead. Gibby's down to 25% health. Fortor knocks him down. Fortor looks like he has the upper hand here. He survives that with 50% of his health.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would have called out for help if he'd needed it. He probably sat back then and went, you know what, I'm all over this. Joller is doing a bit of a heroic here. It's a 4-on-1 on Joller, and Joller goes down. Cinzy, Brusket, and Yushi all over Joller there.
Now I'm still watching Gibby. Gibby respawned and ran straight back to the left-hand door. He's persistent, I'll give him that.
Yeah, Fortor is. I think if we had a one-on-one there and Fortor came out with half health, then still intact, then he's probably quite comfortable in holding that on his own, I would imagine. So I'm not sure that we'll see that ninja cap go down while Fortor was there. At the moment, Luke and Obi-Ray doing their best out here, holding the guys off quite well for a long time. Can't see Obi-Ray at the moment. There I can see him now. He's about to go down, but he was doing a great job of running around and holding off there with Luke and Blucci. Cheese is trying the cap on the door. He's tried it about 3 or 4 times now, and some good communication from Ewok'alypse Now to keep Blue Cheese from being able to cap. And it's pretty even fighting over on this door that we've really come to see from all teams that have played in Void Star.
Well, Fortor, as you were saying, being comfortable defending that door, uh, just got the upper hand of Gibby. Gibby's actually sitting down there with now 1% health, goes down to Fortor. As Tank Guardian just did not have the DPS up against the Shadow technique of Fortor.
Yeah, I think we're going to see that again and again if Gibby keeps trying to do that. I don't see him being able to take that ninja cap off Fortor, who seems to be all over it. Now, on this side of things, we've got Bastet and Joller, or Jiddler. Jiddler. It's not an O, it's Jiddler. JDLR. Doing their best over there, and they've bunched up here a little bit. If an AoE goes down, that is going to hurt. And there it goes. Death from above, it looks like. Is it death from above? No. But just as we called it, the AoE went down and did a little bit of damage here. They've split up. There's some hills going down. It looks like Erlen, Vaxian, and Jolder are heading off to the other side. It looks like we've got a swapsies here, Eski.
Yep, Luck and Cinzy had already headed off with Gibby to the left-hand door. It was just Gibby versus Gibby, Cinzy, and Luck versus Fortor, and Fortor, I believe, is actually still up.
Very, very interesting, and Fortor, I think, is in the gate now. No, he's not. He's not in the gate, not from what I can see. It looks like he might, you're right, he might still be around.
He's doing the smart thing. He's hanging out in stealth, and I think he's actually he probably headed over to the right-hand door.
You know what?
Now,
That's exactly what he did.
Since he's trying to get the plant down, gets halfway down before it gets interrupted by Bastet, sorry. We have Silver healing. He's actually healing himself. He's in a fight with Blue Cheese, the core Sage healer.
This is a really fascinating game we've got going on here. I don't quite know who's got the upper hand. I mean, you would have to say on what we've seen here that Ewok'alypse Now are defensively doing a fantastic job. But that's not to take anything away from Core. They've been working well as a team. They've been doing what they've got to do. They've been operating in the way they need to operate. They just haven't been able to get that cap down on the door.
And JDL just used his dispatch on Yushi and just took Yushi right out of the game just then.
Driddler, he's my favourite.
But it looks like Core 2 is actually starting to fall apart a bit.
Yeah.
They're in a position... and we actually have Gibby back over at the right-hand door trying to go for the ninja cap. But whether or not Fortor...
That's right, Fortor is there.
Sapped.
Fortor is there. I'm sure he'll be able to handle it, as we've seen before. And
we have Gibby with full resolve up against Fortor. Fortor pops his one of his defensive cooldowns, and it's now Fortor with 97% health up against Gibby with 24%
Luke's
health.
going for the cap.
I think
Jiddler
Fortor has the upper hand of that battle.
Yeah, no, definitely. I couldn't agree more. And it looks like Jiddler is he down? He's down. I think we're going to see the cap here. If they can get these last two kills out of the way.
There's one tick left on the door. I believe that is Elrin. They're through. Elrin just bought Ewok'alypse enough time to prevent that cap.
Yeah, Vaxian straight down, straight through the defensive zoning in this area here. Somehow managed to squeeze through and got the hit away that he needed. That's it, Eski.
That's it. Core did not breach the Ewok'alypse defense.
That's very, very surprising to me. I thought that they would have had that cap just then, and they couldn't get it. They were a little all over the shop at the end there, weren't they?
Towards the end, it looked as though they. I'm not quite sure. It's like almost as if they didn't expect Ewok'alypse to put up that much of a defense.
Yeah, very, very interesting first round. I mean, you would have to say that Ewok are they've got the ascendancy here. If they could come out firing, then it's all theirs for the taking. Really, you would think at this stage that psychologically, at least, they've got the upper hand.
Well, I think the player to follow in this game at the moment is actually Fortor.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. He's done great work. Silver putting the plant down, but no, Obi-Ray was there at the last second, and now Cinzy is there as well. So they're not going to get that cap, or are they? Are they? No, Silver was very close to getting that cap there.
Now I'm just watching Gibby over at the right hand door. Looked like he was in a bit of a scrap with, I'm guessing was Fortor. He's used his combat stealth and just doesn't know where Fortor's gotten to.
Well, according to my screen at least, Fortor is right here on this side. So Gibby, is he on his own on the right hand side door?
Yep, he's on his own.
You see, if it was a 1v1 and Fortor knows that, then he should get over there because he could take that cap.
Well, I think playing on the defensive as a shadow, a much easier job than attacking into it as a shadow because you're not entirely sure where you're looking.
Okay, fair call, fair call. I tell you what, Judler has had a pretty good game as well. Judler and Fortor. Fortor goes down as we speak, and of course, it really wouldn't be a game with Luke if he didn't come out as unbeatable in the game, don't you think? I mean, that doesn't really bring any surprises. It would surprise me if he wasn't unbeatable.
And we have Obi-Ray now. He's thrown down his taunts. He's actually been stunned.
And he goes down.
And Obi-Ray is down.
He is down.
Silby here in cover at the moment behind some of the... He was actually using the environmental cover, which gives you a little bit of a stat bonus, a little bit more defense. But he was free casting there, and Bassett goes down. Silver looked like he was trying to get that plant down. He's going for the plant, but he only used a dirty kick, and Luck has full resolve right now. So he's not going to be able to get CC'd out of this. He uses his ore to CC pretty much the entire team of Ewok'alypse.
Yeah, they had the numbers ascendancy here. I don't think they're going to be able to hold it. It's going to tick through and the numbers. Here we go. They're all coming out now. Obi-Ray had gone over to the other side to help Gibby defend against Fortor, and it was a 6-on-2 on this door, and they just couldn't get core down, and the plant didn't go off. That was an opportunity missed for Ewok'alypse, definitely.
Oh, it was an opportunity missed from Ewok'alypse, but it was also a great delaying strat from Core then.
Yeah.
Obi-Ray almost going down. Obi-Ray's stunned. Obi-Ray's down to 17% health. The plant goes down.
Oh, it's gone down.
Silver did not get interrupted. Now, if he throws down a Freighter Flyby on this, it will be nigh impossible for Core to recap it.
And there you go. As you called it, there is
Brewski's trying to click. He's trying to click, but the freighter goes down. He's not going to be able to get it, and it's game, set, over to Ewok'alypse.
Ewok take the first game. They broke through. Wow. And Fortor, look at that. Top of the table. He was outstanding in that match, wasn't he?
Oh, it was just next level from shadow play from Fortor there.
Yeah. Standouts from Core, Cinzy, Obi-Ray, and Blue Cheese with those great heals throughout that game. But I mean, in terms of an MVP vote from us, I think we have to give it to Fortor, don't we? He was outstanding.
Yeah. Just the standout of the game was Fortor.
Let's have a look at some of these stats, should we? Let's bring them up. There we go. Luke, hardly surprising, 454,000 damage. Next in line was Brusquet. So Core with the most damage there. I guess that means we're going to see Ewok'alypse with the most heals. And there you go. Vaxian top of the table with 100,000 more than Blue Cheese.
There's a great job by Vaxian and also a great job by Silver there.
Yeah. Very, very impressive. Go on, sorry.
I was just noting, between Blue Cheese, Silver, and Yoshi, there's only 100k difference in the healing there, so they're all very, very close.
Gee, that's
But I think the damage is favoring core quite heavily, in fact.
yeah. It's that extra buffer of heals that and good protection from Bastet. About look at that, 200,000 protection from Obi Ray. That is
Yeah,
that's
I
outstanding.
was about to mention Obi Ray only recently been tanking with his Guardian, but he's really picked up his game with it.
Yeah, that's a great job, and I have to say, those 100 objective points to Raiju, those were some fucking fantastic 100 objective points. Oh, oh dear. Okay, let's swap over. I'm gonna go and jump into the core team, and why don't you jump into the Ewok team, and we'll smash it out. I'm excited.
Yep, let's get this running.
Okay, I have to bump this up for a sec. Let's get this all happening. Okay, if you could, Eski, see anything here, what would you like to see and why?
Hmm, I'd say an ancient hypergates. I'd like to see how both teams would play off where it's just may even go down to a pure DPS fight.
Yeah. Well, you know what I would like to call.
Hutball.
Actually, I wouldn't like to
Although,
see a hut ball. I think a hut ball would be disappointing for these two teams. I think you're right. I reckon a Navari Coast or a Ancient Hypergate would be my choice for certain. Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Ancient Hypergate would be great. Um, okay. Is everyone ready to go?
oh, I haven't received my invite.
Oh,
Only just received it just then.
this is this is gonna be good. I'm ready. Um, I'm ready to get into it. Uh, an ancient hypergate would be very good.
Um, I reckon Ancient Hypergate would be amazing between these two teams, and it looks as though Ewok'alypse is ready. Is Core ready?
We're just waiting on one, and then we're good to go.
Although you can't go past a good hut ball, especially when Ewok'alypse have Bastet as optimal ball carrier, the Guardian tank with 27,000 health.
This is true, but we've seen Core in a hut ball, haven't we? No, we haven't. I take it back. We haven't. Or have we?
We have not, I don't think.
Ooh, yeah. Could be good. Could be good. Who are we waiting on here? Looks like we're waiting on Blue Cheese. Come on, Blue Cheese. We're waiting on you. Everyone else seems ready to rock. Look, I don't want to call a hut ball because I feel like if I call a hut ball, we won't get it. So I'm going to call a civil war. I hope.
Everyone loves a good
Bi-
civil war.
BioWare
Half
God.
an hour at mid,
Yeah, that's right.
or at least it feels like half an hour when you're
That's
trying to
right.
cap it.
That's right. Dear BioWare gods, please deliver to us a civil war.
Ewok is just asking for a second before we queue up.
That's okay. We're not ready to go yet, anyway. Um, uh, oh, just waiting on Ewok for one sec. Um, Yeah, that was man, those protection points for Obi-Ray, that was mightily impressive.
Yeah, you can't go past a good Guardian tank. They can make or break a team.
Yeah, that's right. I would love to see just a random sniper or gunslinger in one of these matches one day. Before the end of this tournament, I would love to see it. I know it's not going to happen, but that
Well,
would be fun.
I was just thinking earlier of the classes we haven't seen, and Sniper Gunslinger, I think, is the only one we
Yep.
have not seen.
Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah,
I
because we
think it's
saw
just
a
when you
power
have
tech, didn't we? We saw a power tech.
we have seen power techs. We have even seen commandos.
Yeah, that's right. Um,
But
hmm.
snipers, gunslingers, I think it's just a case of when you have 7 players, you have to really figure out who has the most utility. And snipers and gunslingers, they may have the sustained damage, but their burst is not as good as sweepers and smashers,
I tell you what,
and they don't have taunts.
if we could choose the matches we were broadcasting, for instance, if we could decide beforehand that the first match was going to be a Void Star, I reckon that an Imperial team would probably choose a sniper NG spec for, or at least half NG spec for a Void Star,
Oh,
just for
for a
that.
void star, you would go full engineering
Yeah,
for gun
yeah,
sniper, or
that's what I'm
full
saying. If that's right,
saboteur for gunslinger.
if it wasn't a random selection, I reckon teams would probably choose sniper because you would know that as a defensive option, that's your best bet.
No one will get the thing about the plasma probe slash incendiary grenade. You just cannot get through a door while that's still up. You have to go after the gunslinger or sniper.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That plasma probe. Ooh, ooh, love that plasma probe. I get giddy thinking about it. Oh, the way the fire just kind of burns out. Oh, ha ha. Excuse me for a second. Are Ewok ready yet? Can we go?
Yes, we Ewok already.
Okay, queue up. Here we go. We're queued up. Oh, I'm so ready for this. Oh, oh, bring on game two, y'all. Uh, seriously though, Swatter gods, BioWare demigods, deliver unto us a civil war.
Or even a server merger.
Even a server, you can't pray to the gods for a server merger. You got to be practical about these things because you should know BioWare aren't going to do anything about that.
Well, given their track history, you can't argue with your logic.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Uh, uh, we're just waiting for the server to merge us together in a beautiful culmination of esport goodness, as it were. I hope you're all enjoying the games. We're certainly doing our best to make them entertaining and to try and improve each week on the way that we cast. You'll notice that we're taking note of all the players beforehand and their specs so that we can try and be right in there with calling exactly what's happening. Um, certainly, I'm attempting to take the piss out of Esky
And
less.
we have a pop.
Would have a pop.
Do you have a pop?
Yes, take it.
And we got an Ancient Hypergates, the
Ah,
one I thought
yes! And
would
the
be
gods deliver.
just not the server merger we've all been asking for.
All right. Oh,
Now, I
oops.
wonder will we see any crazy business like someone running off to the right like we saw in the Pandemic WikiLeaks games?
That could be very, very interesting. I accidentally popped as soon as we got into the game. I popped my 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 buff just Just it was like a reflex. You know when you're driving along and your hand automatically twitches towards the horn whenever anyone does anything? It's like that with my keyboard. My hand just twitches towards that button and I pushed it. Johnny boy, you're going to find out in about 1.5 minutes that you are correct. That is a call out for you, Johnny boy. Wait, are you Johnny boy? Esky, answer me.
No, I'm not Johnny Boy. My name is nowhere near Johnny.
What is your
It,
I don't know what your Twitch chat name is. Oh God, I did it again. What am I doing? I, I twitched towards the stupid. I really need to take that away. It's not.
Next year, we're going to be throwing out stuns and maybe throw a few cybernades, give them a few Jawagrams in the middle of
That's
the
right.
match.
That's right. That's right. I really need to stop that. Okay, here we go. 3 seconds. Let's get into it. Can we take it to a third game?
Everyone from Ewok'alypse dropped left.
They did, but Core are doing the Core strategy.
Fortor's going to cap the node. It doesn't look like anyone from Core is going to interrupt that cap, and they both cap at the same time. Now, at the moment, I'm not actually seeing anyone going down. Bastet's taking a bit of damage at the moment, but it looks fairly even as Ewok'alypse try to fight their way into mid. It looks as though Core is dug in pretty heavily in mid at the moment. They've got a bit good spread.
Yeah, Core are doing their typical Core strategy. They've raced into mid and they're just, you can see that spread that Eski's talking about. They've got the healers at the back and their tanks and DPS spread out right across so they can...
And they pull Brewski, Ewok'alypse just pull Brewski over towards them, and Obi-Ray goes in to protect him, throws down a Cybernade as well.
Yeah, great
and
work.
Brewski gets out of there and healed up.
And you can see over here, it looks like Blue Cheese. No, it's Cinzy trying to get the orbs, but not getting them. That's something we don't see too often from Core, going for the orbs. I wonder if maybe that was a bit of a miscommunication from the Core team there.
Or maybe it could just be a bit of nerves. They're a bit nervous after last game where they lost.
Yeah, just trying to get a bit of ascendancy here. And look at this, you've got the Core players getting bunched up amongst the Ewok guys who are just laying down the hurt. But I gotta say, Yushi, who is at the back there, is doing some great healing from afar.
And look at this, we had Erlen and I believe that was Johnny pull Bastet. They double pulled him. Erlen pulled him once, and Johnny pulled him another time, as they all went after Bastet and just nuked him.
Jodler goes down. I should note that Yushi had orbs and was on her way. I think Yushi's a her. Is Yushi a her? I believe so. Was on her way out to back to the node, but look, is just sitting here and doing the team thing, holding back, trying to keep them alive. It'd probably be worth them getting those orbs over there. No, not a chance. I reckon if they'd had their time again, they should have taken those orbs to the node, because you only get 3 points per kill here.
It's actually dead even.
Well, that's not really too surprising. I think Core had a missed opportunity there. Yushi had the orbs, and when they got them, they should have taken them straight away.
There was a missed opportunity. Yushi turned around to heal up his team, which probably helped it stay even, but overall they would have maybe gained a slight advantage there.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm very surprised. But here we are, we're right back into it, and straight away we've got Pylon taken each. It's 156 to 156. We're seeing Ewok'alypse probably do the Core strategy just as well as Core. And then you just saw someone get lifted out there and then pulled right back. It was Johnny.
Yep, that was Johnny. He's got a guard on him as well.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. You saw him flying out of mid and then flying back in. Who said they didn't have flying mounts in this game?
And JDLR is getting focused down a bit. He's been pulled back. He leaps back over to Obi Ray. He's going after Obi Ray. He's now had to pop his Undying. I only know the Marauder version, Undying Rage, as he gets healed up through it.
It looks like Silver's just casting without having anyone come over and take him down over there. He's doing a great job for Ewok. And now we can see, gosh, I can't see who that is. I think it was a Cinzy. Cinzy again.
Senzi, Obi Ray, Luck, and Yoshi going right after him. But
Yes.
Silver still on near full health. Bassett's guarding him. He's going down quickly. He's going down. He's going out. He's going back. His health is going back up.
Yeah. This is really a really strange thing that's going on here. It's just a complete tie. And
No one is dying.
to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know what happens if the game ends on a tie. Is it a
I
tied
believe it
game?
goes to no. I believe it actually goes to a kill round.
Wow, that would be very interesting. That would be very interesting. Here we go, though. We've got Ewok taking the lead, 160 to 156 with 12 seconds left. They need one kill here, Core, to get back into it. They only need one kill with 6 seconds left. Can they get it?
JDLR's on extremely low health. He's only on 10% now. He's being healed up. He's on 23 to
No,
37.
they didn't get it.
Bassett's on low health. Johnny's on low health.
They didn't get
Silver
it.
healing himself up. Elrin also low health, but they did not get it. So
No.
it's slight lead to
Yeah,
Ewok'alypse.
and it's now 5 points per kill, and we've got slightly uneven numbers here, so this is going to be very interesting. We could,
Elrin went down. Silver looks like he's about to go down. Silver goes down, but no node's been capped, so this isn't counting towards anything.
no, it's not. It's just carnage without anything counting. But it looks like Gibby Septus is about to get the cap for Core. Who's over on? Ah, someone's grabbed it for Ewok already.
Yes, that was Fortor. And right before that was capped, I believe it was Johnny who went down. Bassett has gone down, and it looks as though Core have actually gained an advantage with those kills.
Look at this. They're doing the smart thing. They're going for the 4 orbs. If they can grab some here, Yushi's got them. Is Yushi going to take it this time? No, Yushi looks like no. Yeah, they're going.
Yep.
They're going.
They pop the Transcendence, and they're abandoning mid
They are out of
altogether.
there. This is going to be a round ascendancy, you would think, for Core, because 5 points per kill here. You would think with the yeah, there we go. There we go, 294 to 242. It's a long way back for Ewok in this round now. They need a cap of the core node, or they need the orbs to get back in contention in this round.
Well, you say they need Ewok need a cap of the core node. Now, who is defending their pylon?
We've got one defender in Gibby Septus over there at the moment.
And we actually have Fortor over there right now.
Oh, Fortor is back. Come on,
And I
Fortor.
believe he's in combat, and he's capping the node. He's capping the node. He's 3 seconds. He got 3 seconds in. Gibby's up. He's being force lifted, but Gibby has full resolve. And there we go. Fortor's capping the node. He's capping the node. It doesn't look like Gibby's got his breaker,
Oh, he's
and it's
got
double
it!
cap. It's a double cap.
Fortor, you champion. But it looks like Gibby's going to try and do the reverse. And here comes Core. They are out. They are out, and they are coming in. They are going to recap. Can they do it? It's 1v3 here. This is exactly what we just called for. Fortor's going down, and it's going to be a recap, a very quick recap, because Blue Cheese, sorry.
He's been interrupted. He's been interrupted. There's only 12 seconds. They have to start clicking within the next 4 seconds.
They're not
If
gonna
they don't
cap
get it, they don't. It doesn't look like they're going to cap it. And it's a double cap in favor of Ewok'alypse.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Fortor just absolutely dominating this game as well as last.
Wow, Fortor, you champion. This is going to be very, very, very close. I'm not sure what we're going to see here in terms of this final round, because it's now 6 points per kill, 334 to 196 in favour of Ewok'alypse Now. Uh,
Now mid, not too much happening. We've got Yushi and JDLR. JDLR hunting down Yoshi, but Yoshi's just getting out of there. Uh, Core again. Core is actually double capped.
oh, Core with the double. Well, they need it. They desperately need it to be able to take this game. This is the last round, I believe. Is that
No,
how
we're
it
not.
works? I
We're
think it.
not near there.
I thought it finished after four. Oh God, these rules are so complicated. Anyway, either way, they've got Ewok'alypse have got their node back. Core need the double cap, and they are all over the place.
Now we're seeing Bassett versus Obi Ray. It's tank on tank fight right now. Bassett trying to slow down Obi Ray. We've got Yushi going for an orb cap. I think this is a smart idea. Core need all the orbs that they can get, and
Damn
more than
right.
that, they need to get that node double cap back to bring them back into this game. Either that or next round, prevent Ewok'alypse from capping altogether.
Yeah, and I got to say, I don't see that happening. Ewok are a very good side. Preventing them from capping is going to take a big, big step up in play from Core here, and I don't see them bringing it back from here.
It looks as though they've got moved into the defensive game. They're not too concerned with holding mid at the moment. They
Yeah,
know they're ahead, and they're going to try and stay ahead.
yeah, that's right, and that's a smart move from them because Core need the double cap. That's the only way they're going to take this game.
Now we've got Blue Cheese and Brewski trying to get orbs. Blue Cheese got an orb. Brusquet got interrupted. Obi Ray's trying to cap an orb.
Obi-Ray's
He's
got
got
it.
his orb, but there's only 20 seconds to get the orb back, and I think they've both been
No.
slowed.
Yeah, Obi-Ray's given up with the orbs. He's just decided not to take them. 13 seconds left. 463 to 323. 9 seconds. This is domination from Ewok. You got to say at this stage that double cap has really hurt Core's confidence. Not just their confidence, but this could very well be a 2-0 win to Ewok at the end of this match. And that's what it's looking like right now.
I got to say, with those Vanguard, those two Vanguards from the Ewok team, they're doing great jobs with their pulls.
Yeah, I completely agree. Gee whiz. That's Johnny and Irallan from Ewok doing that work there. Fantastic. Okay, well, 7 points per kill.
The
Core
orbs are back
need.
up,
Yeah.
and Fortor's going for the cap on the Ewok side, but it actually looks as though Core are trying to Core people have people over there. We have Cinzy going out there, and it looks like Gibby's out there as well.
Um,
Gibby goes down. Cinzy's going to leap in there onto Fortor. Gibby goes down. Now it's Fortor versus Cinzy. I believe Cincy has the upper hand here. Luck jumps in. Poor Fortor doesn't really have, isn't going to survive this. It's Blue Cheese, Cincy, and Luck versus Fortor. Fortor's still alive. He finally goes down,
yeah, that was.
and Luck gets the cap.
Yeah, that was. That was great work again from Fortor. He is having a hell of a night. He is just playing out of his skin. And it looks like they've left Gibby again to defend the node, but Yushi has had orbs now for a very long time and hasn't dropped them off. I don't quite know what's going on there. Yushi has got orbs. Get them back.
Well, especially given that there's a lull in the fighting, Ewok have gone for a purely defensive game, and it looks as though Core have just decided, no, we need to double cap now.
Yeah, this is the move.
If they don't get that double cap now, they're out of the game.
Yeah, this is the move. So I take back what I said about Yushi. Yushi decided, no, 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 I've got to do the team thing. Forget about the orbs. I have to keep them alive. I'm the healer here. So here we go. We've got Luke jumping into there with Cinzy. It looks like Cinzy's played a fantastic game for Core. One of the real standouts. Blue Cheese, Obi-Ray, and Yushi. Cinzy trying to do the ninja cap, and I got to say, the only way I can see this happening with the cap, they've got 26 seconds. They need to take a few of these players down because they ain't going to get the cap with Ewok players standing up around them.
No, they're not, and I don't think they're going to get that wipe. There's only 15 seconds left in the round. Brusquet going for the cap. Again, getting interrupted. Fortor and JDLR's all over him. Luck trying to get the cap.
That's it.
Gets interrupted by Bassett. There's now not enough time to get the cap.
That's it.
And it looks. I think we may go to another round.
Do we? I thought it capped out here. I may have been one off before. I think this is where it caps out after this many rounds. And yeah,
Yep.
that's all over. It's a 2-0 victory. Ewok'alypse Now over Core 2. Holy crap. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
And again, Monday we've seen 2 games of 2-0.
Fortor. What can you say about Fortor? But pretty much won them that game.
Man of this particular series,
Yeah,
definitely Fortor,
that's
no doubt.
That's 2 MVP votes to Fortor. I mean, you just can't go past that the work that was put in there. That's just incredible. Look, from a core perspective, let's talk about core for a minute. We know that Ewok took the game. Let's talk about core, Eski.
Well, I was just having a look at the everyone's healers. Obviously, Ewok'alypse Silver did an amazing job
Yes.
with 654,000 heals,
Yes.
followed by Vaxian with 584,000. But then you look at Blue Cheese, 530,000, Yushi with 465,000. Again, normally in war zones, and especially rank war zones, you'd expect to see healers taking a fair amount of damage. These healers, the only one who took over 200,000 damage was Vaxian. Everyone else took around 100 to 180.
Yeah, and I got to say, from a core perspective, Gibby Septus doing great work, great defensive work for them throughout that match. I know that Fortor got that cap, but Gibby was doing the team thing throughout that whole match, and you've got to take your hat off to players of that caliber. Yushi, as you say, great heals. I think there are a couple of opportunities there where the orbs should have been delivered, and they weren't. And I would be very interested to see if they'd known that was the way it was going to go, whether or not they would have delivered those orbs to the pylon to try and even just mentally get them back in the game in that middle section when they needed to get those orbs in. What do you reckon?
Well, it may have given them, brought them, well, it may have
Closer.
closed the gap
Yeah,
slightly.
and that
But
has an effect, doesn't it?
it was really just the double cap by Fortor that won Ewok'alypse the game. Once that happened, Ewok'alypse was just able to capitalize and just maintain that lead.
Well, what can you say? But hats off to Ewok'alypse Now. Those were some games. And Eski, we're going to be back here on Thursday night. We've got 2 upcoming games. Strike Team taking on the Moist, and Core 1 versus Boss. And those are going to be some very interesting games from our second pool of teams.
Yes, obviously Core 1 favourite over Boss, although we saw some great games from Boss last week.
Their confidence would be up for sure.
Not quite sure how Legit versus Strike Team is going to play though.
Yeah, you would have to think that Legit go in as heavy favourites, but look, we did see some fantastic play from Strike Team last week. They are not to be trifled with. They can bring it, and I look forward to seeing them taking on Legit this Thursday night. Now, first game. So we leave you there. Everybody, thank you very much. We'll see you back here Thursday night for the conclusion of round 2 of the Raw Championships. This is Scorpio. Eski, thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you very, very